Alright, so I bought a new engine. This one is a K20Z1. My last engine, can't see too good, but it was a K20Z1 that I had put in there. So the only difference between the two is really the cams. And I only had to be at 200 horsepower for the H2 class, so not really gonna matter much. I'm not trying to get the most I can get out of power, so I'm just gonna move what I can from here, just to catch everybody up. At MSR Cresson, I blew my motor. I'm thinking it's due to a money shift. You can kind of see the rod sitting right there and all the carnage that I haven't cleaned up yet, you know, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to try to get this thing out of here and move what I need from this to this. Alright, so far I've had a whole bunch of shit just come out of my intake manifold, a bunch of metal, and as you can see, the valve is utterly destroyed in this cylinder. That one's bent. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that one's bent pretty good. I'm gonna try to get some sunlight up in there. But yeah, that valve's bent. Alright, I pulled the engine. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Shit, I don't even know how the fuck this even happens. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. You see a rod right there. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Another hole right there. Probably got more bent valves. Can't really see up in there too good. Of course, the transmission shouldn't have anything wrong with it. Here's the front. Wow, that looks pretty bad. Whew. Looks like it just tore a hole through the middle. And I'm pretty sure my oil pump is gone on this one too. Yeah, like a little puncture right there. Cuts. And some more shit over in that corner. And it busted up my starter, which I got another one already spare. You can see through the other side of the engine. Okay, so I just cleaned out my intake manifold. It had a whole bunch of gigantic metal chunks like this big that was in it, and a bunch of small metal chunks. So I had to just run some water through it, and the throttle body as well. And I believe I got all of it out from what I can see, so I think it's good to go. I can reuse it now. I can kind of see all the shit that came out of it. Some metal like that. That's a little metal shard. So here's the final take on damage. You can see there's a valve head right there. This got totally annihilated. And here's the engine. Looks like cylinder 3 took a hit, and cylinder 1, I guess it would be, also. I guess that's the cylinder wall, if you can kind of see up in there. Oh, some more valve heads. Dang, all the valve heads got taken out. chunk of metal right there. Oh. Well, I guess everything pretty much got it. There's some chunks right there. I would say this oil pump, I don't know, can be recovered. I typically don't trust oil pumps that had something like this happen, so I'll probably toss it as well. So this is the old, and on with the new. And that's my transmission. Has a 5.42 final drive ratio. Here's the new K20A2 that's going to be going in. Got the flywheel and clutch on. All right. Okay, so new engine is pretty much ready to go in. I got the brand new unit 2 pan. So, just might wait until tomorrow. It's nighttime. Go ahead and put the transmission back up to it and then drop it in the car tomorrow. All right. The new engine's is together. Got everything ready to be mounted back in the engine bay. All right, so everything's mounted in. Just got to tighten down the bolts on the mounts, but it's mounted in. I'll worry about changing the valve cover over later, but almost done. Just main thing, I want to get the axles in next, just so I don't have to go underneath the car anymore. All right, it's pretty much done. Just need spark plugs and hook up the battery and radiator. Oh yeah, and the intake manifold. I put it there until I get a knock sensor. The knock sensor comes in tomorrow, so. All right, I just put the radiator in place and connected the bottom hose. I'll connect the top hose later whenever I get the intake manifold in. So, I gotta go get some spark plugs because I'm pretty sure the ones in there are pretty much done. Anytime you have this going on and a bunch of pieces falling on the floor that need to clean up. But these cams are good, so these cams will be going for sale. So, all right, so left off with this, having a leak somewhere up in there. So I got a new Mission motor radiator to go up in here. So let's get it in. All right, this bad boy's in. Pretty much uses the stock OEM bolt locations and everything, so probably just a little bit bigger than OEM, but other than that, it's pretty much fits everything. Okay, so earlier I made the biggest mistake of my life. Apparently, I thought I went and bought a fucking oil filter and everything and put it on there, but I don't know if I was dreaming or if I misplaced it, but there was no oil filter, and I started the car with no oil filter, so I now put more oil back in the car. And I just hope to God my car is okay. So we'll see. Alternator light. Car sounds good though, that's good. So I don't think something's wrong with the car. That was a close one. All right, now I just gotta find out why there's an alternator light on. Let me start it up one more time, just to confirm. Okay. Oh, all right, I think that's pretty much good. I'll find out why the alternator light is coming on. But engine sounds good. Idle's good. I changed the throttle body. So it's probably going to be, and it's smoking, of course, because it's got oil everywhere. So it's probably going to be idling kind of weird until I get that changed. All right, just to end the video, the car starts up. The alternator's working. Basically, I had an issue with the harness, so I had to run my own wire outside of the harness. So the voltage regulator wasn't getting ignition voltage. So car starts up. I did second gear to third gear pull. So it held up. Everything's running. I need to get some more power steering fluid. But other than that, seems like it shifts okay. And everything's okay. So I guess the motor's good. All right, peace.